Welcome to Massive Beers. My name's Matt. We do beer stuff. We do beer reviews and other stuff. In my shed, doing stuff, and I don't want to set up. I want to do a beer review, but I don't want to go through the whole rigmarole of getting everything set up. So I just literally put my camera there. The conditioner's on. I don't care. I have a dirty glass. We're gonna do a mystery beer. That's how we're rolling here. We're just gonna do it. Don't care. Actually, you know what? Maybe we can eschew the dirty glass. I think I got a clean one down here, so at least we get a clean one in. Works for me. That would be my Star Wars, one of my Star Wars glasses that I bought not too long ago. So it's probably covered in joint compound dust. I don't care. Just don't care. This is a beer courtesy of my boy Cameron. He sent off a bunch of mystery beers. I'm watching the opening weekend of NFL football. I'd show you, but then this video would be taken down. So, yeah. Question marks. This is beer number 4. For those playing along at home, put that there. It smells like something fruited. Like maybe a fruited IPA, a sour IPA, a Berliner, something like that. And it has that color, too, if you kind of look at that sucker. I mean, my lighting in here sucks because I have no lights on. You're literally all the light you're getting is from the sun going down around 5:30 in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time, September, opening weekend of NFL. So, yeah. Index finger, the head on a rich, kind of almost like Saison berry kind of coloration to it. See if you get a nose. I have no idea what that is. I have no clue. There's fruit involved. It almost has like a. It almost has like a, like if you took like a fruited IPA and mix it with like a cider. That's kind of what I'm getting on the nose. I have no idea. Raspberry, some kind of berry fruitiness. There's a hop presence here. There's a weird kind of vibrant kind of seltzer-y thing going on. So maybe there's a big kind of carbonic thing going on, but there's definitely a big fruit component in a berry sense going on. So we're just going to dive in. Cheers, y'all. What is that? It's tasty. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. It's somebody's fruited IPA. It's gotta be. But the IPA is like one of those kind of like super carbonic forward IPAs. There's a big carbonic acid seltzerly thing going on, but then there's a big kind of fruited component to it, which is, I'm not hating on it. Very berry-like. Yeah, like very raspberry, boysenberry, blueberry, actually. So I think this is somebody's fruited IPA. It's not sour. It's got a big carbonic thing going on. So I think it's somebody's trying to do like, maybe even like a lactose. I'm not getting a big lactose component on it. I could see this being somebody's like lactose fruited IPA, non-sour edition. I don't think I'm missing anything here. Besides what I actually can't taste because some of my palate's garbage. I think it's probably sneakily high in ABV. Like I want to call this 5. It's probably more like 7.5. So let's call this somebody's 7.5% fruited IPA with lactose. And vanilla. Let's go both. I don't think that they're in spades, but I want to go both for the sake of just saying. I want to go both. Man, I suck at mystery beers. At least the ones I've been doing since I went on my kind of, hiatus. And I was doing 2 a week. Every week. Anytime you practice. Repetition. Makes you better at things. So, man, these electrical tape. Like, paper towel is so fragile. That's what this is, but that damn blue electrical tape just doesn't want to come off. There we go. So let's see how far we're removed from this one. G5 Brewing Company, anonymous caller, hazy IPA. This is a hazy IPA. 8.4. That's your. This is $14.99 a 4-pack. You're telling me this is just. There's no fruit in this at all. There's not. There's no fruit in it. Man, I suck at these. There's something going on in that beer. Actually, and here's the funny part, is I think it's kind of like not turned sideways, but I think it's starting to get oxidized and turned sideways, and I confuse that with like a tartness from a fruit. That's what I think is going on in this beer. I kind of like it though, the way it sits. Now knowing it's just a hazy IPA with just water and hops. And now I'm kind of worried it's a little bit funky. They're from Wisconsin. And this is a very monotone mystery beer. I thought it'd be more electric, but then again, it's a long day, long weekend. Every weekend gets longer. Shorter, I should say. But yeah, man, I can't believe, man, this is the worst mystery beer I've ever done. As far as me guessing on shit, not as far as beer goes. Old Nokia screen on that sucker. So there you go. There's a very unelectrical, unmotivated mystery beer that I said it was in somebody's IPA, so it's kind of not the worst one ever, I guess. But, yeah. Devontae Adams is about to throw a pass. See, I'm distracted too. I'm watching Red Zone right now. I just kind of wanted to do a mystery beer. I don't know why in the middle of this. Shouldn't do that. Note to self: don't do mystery beers when you're exhausted and you are watching something and you're not going to pay attention. So I apologize to Cameron for not giving my all on this mystery beer, but we're still going to post it. Have you had anything from this brewery? Anonymous caller from Live Beer Keep Cold. That's the name of the brewery. What's the name of the brewery again? Hazy IPA. G5. I said in the beginning. G5 Brewing Company. Have you had anything? Have you dug their beers? Have you hated their beers? Have you had this beer? If you have had this beer, please tell me your thoughts on this beer, because I would like to know. So there you go. Not Mount Rushmore status. Price point's decent if it was... I don't know. It's not a bad tasting beverage. It freaks me out now that I'm tasting all these things in a Core 4 beer. So there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you next time. Cheers, y'all.